What's going on?
Terrible.
Okay. Terrible. One day hot, one day cold.
I know, I
Okay,
know, I know.
Francois, so let me just make you host so that we can check that everything's working.
Perfect.
There we go. And then everybody's still logging in, so we can wait a little while, but I just want to check that it's definitely working for you. If you want to try and
Okay.
share your screen.
I just want to check with you quickly as well. What's our time allocation for this session?
Normally, we don't like it to go too long, so between 30 and 40 minutes max. But
Perfect.
yeah, yeah,
I'll
that's
try and keep it short and sweet.
yep.
Let's quickly try and share screen here. I'm not sure if you guys are if you're able to see my screen right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Sorry, yes.
Perfect.
So we'll just wait another minute or two, Francois, while everybody logs
No,
on.
no, no rush. I can have a sip of coffee quickly.
Yep. I just can't see your full screen. I can see the side and the middle, so you're just going to change it to full screen. There we go. There we go.
Is that better?
Perfect. That's better.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so give me another minute as I see everybody's logging on.
Okay, super stuff. I'm having some Wi-Fi issues for some reason. So will it be okay if I just turn my camera off during the
Yes,
presentation?
yes, 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 yes.
Just
Yeah, I'll
sort of
just introduce you and then we turn it off. I agree. It's better. Yeah.
try and save bandwidth this side. Ooh. How many people are you expecting to join today? Consultants.
You never really know because they just join as they come along. So anything from 20 to 30 to 40, I don't know.
Yeah. The more the
So it just
merrier.
depends on the day. Yeah. So we'll just wait another minute or so, Francois.
Beautiful. No worries.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's training session with an African anthology who's going to go through Kapama Private Game Reserve. I've got Christian and Francois on today, but I think Francois, you're going to do the presentation. So
Correct.
if you'd just like to introduce yourself, and then you're welcome to start from there. Thank you.
Cool stuff. Thanks so much. Morning, guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to meet with myself and Christian today. So I head up the sales from an African anthology side for Kapama, and then Christian is our in-house sales and marketing manager for the Kapama brand. So for today's session, we're going to focus on Kapama only. And like I just mentioned earlier, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to switch my video off to try and save bandwidth on my side. There we go. So as mentioned, for today's training, we're going to be focusing on the four. Actually, as of yesterday, we've introduced a new property called Kapama Kruger Homestead. So we're actually going to be focusing on five properties today. So just a little bit of background on us and Kapama and the reserve and the properties themselves. So in terms of location, on the left we've got the map of all of the green is the Kruger National Park, and to the right we've got a map of the reserve. I've also highlighted the locations of the lodges as well as up north in the middle where Eastgate Airport is situated, otherwise known as HDS. So to the left, we've got the main entrance starting with River Lodge, then Homestead, Buffalo Camp to the right, a little bit up to the up north is Southern Camp, and then to the right is that's where Kapama Karula is situated. So the reserve is just shy of 16,000 hectares. So it is a privately owned Big Five reserve. So it's situated in the northern parts of the Greater Kruger region. So how do we get to Kapama? So there's a couple of ways. Obviously, it's self-drive. You're looking at about a 5.5 to 6 hours out of Johannesburg. It's a very scenic. It's a very beautiful drive. Alternatively, there is flights into East Cape Airport. So East Cape Airport was just recently renovated as of the end of 2021. Very, very subtle Kapama branding. We've got dedicated Kapama shaded parking bays, check-in, check-out counters. There's a little coffee shop on site, a little curio shop, and so on. We've also got daily flights with Airlink and Seme, and they depart out of Johannesburg and Cape Town daily. Alternatively, for your more discerning traveler, we've also got Kapama Air. So Kapama Air is a brand of privately owned aircraft that's owned by Kapama, and this is available on a charter basis, so either from Cape Town or Johannesburg directly onto Kapama's private airstrip. So flight time, you're looking at about 50 minutes ex Johannesburg, and about that should be 3 hours and 20 minutes out of Cape Town. Upon arrival on the airstrip, you'll be met by our reserve GM as well as your camp manager and your guide and assistant guide. They will then transport you through to your to any one of the 5 properties on Kapama. Your safari experience and sort of drive time from the landing strip to the property, that's always a very difficult question to answer. That all depends what we see along the way. Cute little earlies at the bottom left. That's my absolute favorite photograph. That's just your typical morning coffee stop for your morning game drive, where you then serve rusks and little pastries, teas, and coffees. Then children on safari, that's a very, very big thing. So just to know, guys, kiddies under the age of 6 are not permitted on game drive, and then kids between the ages of 6 and 12 are permitted at the discretion of the game ranger. However, we do have a phenomenal Kapama Kids program available at all 4 of the properties except for Buffalo Camp. So yeah, the guys focus on little bush bumbles. We've got a little Rangers Safari Quest program going for them. We do they track footprints. There's a little game they play called Dung Detectives. Yeah, so this is also they focus on the diversity of the wildlife, the ecosystems. So it's pretty much an interactive classroom session between the guides and the young ones. We also do offer bushwalks at all 5 properties, and this is also included in the rate. I just quickly want to touch a bit on our anti-poaching, carbon offsetting, sustainability projects, and then also some skills development projects that are always ongoing on the reserve. So anti-poaching, we're very, very blessed. We haven't had any incident in 4 years plus, so we're very, very blessed. We do track, or we do make use of tracker dogs, and they patrol the fence twice daily. We've also got an amazing solar plant that was installed during the middle of last year. So this powers up the entire River Lodge, Kapama Karula, as well as Southern Camp. So they're pretty much completely also good. This powers up your air conditioning systems, your your coffee machine, a hair dryer, flat iron, you name it. So guests will never be left in the dark. Skills development. So all of our trackers have recently gotten the qualifications, and they are now called assistant guides. So on your vehicle, you'll have what we used to know as a tracker, the guy that sits on the front seat. He's now an assistant guide, and then obviously you've got your head guide. Starting with the biggest one of the 5, Kapama River Lodge. Just a little cheat sheet. 5-star properties. So we've got 62 rooms in total, and they split between different suite categories. Very, very family friendly, and we do have a luxury spa on site as well. As most of you will know, we've recently refurbed our old standard suites, and these are now called the deluxe suites. So we've got 33 of them, and then two royal suites as well. We've also added a brand new dining venue, new lounge areas as well, and then to the right. That's just to give you an idea of our rack rates. Obviously, you guys do qualify for amazing STR rates, And just to keep in mind, we do have amazing SADC specials out as well for all 4 properties. This is River Lodge on arrival. This is your reception area. Just some nice guest areas, and this is the curio shop. I always refer to this as the Mall of the Kruger. I think I speak under correction, but this is the biggest curio shop in the entire Kruger region. Right here, you can find anything from cameras, hair dryers, beaded gifts, chog bags, binoculars, whatever your guests might need. This is one of 3 pool areas at River Lodge. This is our cocktail bar. So this is 12 meters by 12 meters. So it's a massive pool area. They do tapas here. It's pretty much like a little champagne bar. So I guess this is a nice area for guests to relax in during the day in between safaris. This is the main pool area. So this is just off of the river bar, which is situated in this deluxe suite block. This is our new dining room in Chitumbeni. So this was opened in December of 2021. Just a typical breakfast. So guys, just please note as well, at every Kapama property, on arrival, you'll be introduced to your guide, assistant guide, as well as a waiter or waitress. These guys will stick with you for the duration of your stay. These guys know your wine preference. They know what nuts you like, your allergies. They will greet you by your first name. So it's very, very much personalized service at Kapama. Nice indoor, outdoor dining options. And then we've also got 2 amazing fire pits outside as well. Perfect spot to enjoy a glass of wine after dinner. We've also got an open air boma at River Lodge. So we try and do dinner in a different venue each night, obviously depending on the weather. So for those in groups and incentives, this is a perfect spot for groups as well as weddings. We've done some amazing riverbed weddings in the past. So spa suites. So we've got 20 spa suites in total, 16 double spa suites, and then we've got the 4 family spa suites. So the biggest difference is to the left of this image, there's 2 extra stretcher beds, so we can accommodate a maximum of 2 adults and then two kids under the age of 12. And then an ensuite bathroom. Just to note that for those 4 family spa suites, they do share 1 bathroom. Then these are the deluxe suites that they were launched in December of last year. So we knocked down all of these standard suites, pretty much rebuilt, raised the ceiling, made them a bit bigger. So it's had a complete refurb, a nice little espresso station, and we've gone for lots of natural earthy tones, lots of steel, lots of wood. And so the bathroom is to the left. So you've got 2 entrances to the bathroom. And the nice thing is that the bathroom runs the entire length of the room as well. And then that's your the ensuite for the deluxe suite. Then we've also got two royal suites. So these are situated on either side of the spa suite block. They also enjoy 180-degree views of the bush. The Wellness Center at River Lodge, very, very, very an amazing wellness center. And this is my absolute favorite picture. You guys will see this little rimfo pool to the right. So that's open to the reserve. So Mr. Ellie comes pretty much every day, checks up on you, how's your gin tonic, how's the treatment going, and so on. And then, of course, we've got a fully functioning gym as well at River Lodge. Moving on to Kapama Buffalo Camp. So this is the smaller one of the 5 properties, total of 10 luxury canvas tents. Again, 5-star graded. And just to note, guys, here, this is an adult-only camp. So so no children under the age of 16 at Buffalo Camp. So on arrival, so this will be your curio shop to the right. And as you guys can see by these images, this is a more traditionally African or an authentically African safari experience. Very, very much old school. Lots of reds, browns, oranges, lots of neutral colors. To the right, we've got an amazing bar and a little outside lounge area. So breakfast is done around the pool each morning, and of course we've got an open air boma at Buffalo Camp as well. So all of the tents are built on raised wooden platforms. So these are the connecting pathways that connect the tents to the main lodge area. There's an example of the tent exterior. Inside, so you've still got all your five-star creature comforts, running air conditioning, hot water, private toilet, amazing Wi-Fi, and so forth. As you'll notice on this image that the bathroom is it is open plan. However, we are able to provide screen dividers should your guests want a bit more privacy. To the far left of this is the walk-in shower, and just opposite that is that's the toilet, and there is a door that closes, and an amazing veranda at Buffalo Camp. From there, we hop onto Southern Camp. So Southern Camp is pretty much a hybrid between River Lodge and Karula. Again, also five-star graded. So here we've got a total of 25 rooms, and they split between 15 standard suites and then 10 villas. 3 of those villas are family villas, so it's a 2-bedroom concept. And guys, just a little update, and just to note that the 3 family villas are charged per room or per unit per night, and that's so we no longer work on a per person basis. In terms of spa facilities, guests staying at Southern Camp make use of the spa at Karula. We do have a dedicated spa vehicle that can transfer guests to and from, and the same applies to Buffalo Camp. Sorry, I did forget to mention that. So on arrival, very, very similar to River Lodge, just on a much smaller scale. To the left, we've got your check-in, check-out areas, and to the right is our curio shop. Guys, I do apologize for that. So that is the curio shop interior. So lots of glass, big, open, airy spaces. And just note, Southern Camp is a very, very family-friendly property. Very warm, very charming. And we've got has got a very relaxed atmosphere. So just the lounge area, and then to the back of this, we've got an amazing bar area. These guys are skilled cocktail makers. And then just up those stairs in the middle, that then leads out to the main pool area. This is the library at Southern Camp. So here we've got puzzles, magazines, books. We've got computer stations set up should you wish to check in on email, do a quick Zoom call, do a few emails or so forth. Dining room. So this is where we do breakfast each morning, and then dinner most nights. But again, we do have an open air boma area at Southern Camp as well. In terms of the rooms, so like I mentioned, so we've got 15 standard suites. They've got a lovely outdoor veranda area, and then they've got a full ensuite bathroom as well. His and her basin set, shower, and then a bathtub as well. The villas, which we've got 10 of, so this would be a standard villa, a 2-bedroom villa. And guys, just to note that these pools aren't heated. So this is just the interior of the villa. So far back left, we've got the open plan bathroom, and again, should your guests wish for more privacy, we are able to put in screen dividers for them. Indoor outdoor shower, double vanity, and then this is the example of the family villa. So this would be the 2nd bedroom. The nice thing about these villas is that this bedroom has got its own entrance, so the kids don't have to bother mom and dad if they stay up late in the library, or teenage kids if they have a late night drink at the bar, for example. Fully ensuite, and those and we do have TVs in all of these 2nd bedrooms. So there we've got a Nintendo Wii console, PlayStations. They've got little memory discs or USB sticks with the latest Disney movies, puzzles, magazines, anything that can keep the kids busy. From there on, we hop onto Kapama Karula, which is the flagship property on Kapama. So Karula enjoys a 5-star premium status. Here we've got a total of 12 glass-strapped villas, all set on the banks of the Klasiri River. 2 of which are superior family villas. So again, it's a 2-bedroom concept. We do have an amazing multi-award-winning spa on site, and guys, we are almost done with a complete refurb of all of the villas except the 2 family villas. We've already done nine villas as to date. So it's a massive refurb, an entire decor change, new furniture all around. We've installed international plug adapters, closed system fireplaces, pergolas outside. And then we've also got a brand new fire pit area at the main lodge area. And then also just to keep in mind, we do have an exclusive honeymoon offer where it's pay 4, stay 5. And this runs through all seasons. So there's no set dates for this offer. So Gorilla also runs on a fully inclusive basis, and this includes complimentary use of the therapy pool, steam room, and ice bath at the wellness center. So on arrival, which will be to the right, you would walk down to the lounge area. That's where we do. That's usually where we do check-ins, and that's also where we do your pre and post safari briefings before and after guests leave and come back from their safari. An amazing bar to the back of this, and then to the left of that outside runs the Klaseri River. So like I mentioned a few moments ago, so this used to be a swimming pool. I'm not sure who's ever been to Karula, but this fire pit area used to be a swimming pool which was never ever used. So we decided to turn it into a more festive and more attractive feature. So it's an amazing fire pit, and then just to the left of that, that also now adds an additional outdoor dining space for guests. And then just a view from a different angle. So we've also got a library at Karula. This is a very nice option for intimate private dinners, or if let's say you've got a bigger family of, let's say, 10 people, and they don't want to sit with the rest of the guests. This is a nice option for them. Guests can make use of this during the day as well. Lots of magazines, books, lots of things to keep guests busy. The dining room, so Karula is very much fine dining. So here we do amazing tasting menus, wine pairing, whiskey pairing, and so on. But still warm, hearty, traditional South African hearty soul food. And again, of course, an amazing open air Boma area at Karula. So the villa, so this would be your superior villa. So this is one of the renovated villas. So we've introduced a lot of color. We've gone a little bit darker on the ceiling. We've installed a centralized air conditioning system. And then outside we've also added a pergola. So just a view from the bathroom. And guys, again, the bathroom is a bit open plan, but again, we are able to provide screen dividers. So this is the outside area. So we at the top we've added a lovely pergola, and we've got decent furnishing on my outside now. Amazing option for private romantic dinners as well. And these, so each villa has got its own private swimming pool. And just to note that these are heated as well, solely heated. Closest on fireplace that's installed, and you guys notice bright colors. So the villa almost becomes alive. So this is the superior family villa interior. So I'm not sure if you guys can see just right under the chandelier to the right, there's an entrance to the second bedroom. And same as with Kapama Southern Camp with the family villas, it's also equipped with a TV as well for kids to keep busy. and of course it is en suite, and it's also got its own little outdoor area. The Luxury Wellness Center at Kapama Karula. So this is a multi award winning spa and wellness center. We've also got a fully equipped fitness center on site as well. We've got an ice bath, steam room, as well as a Vichy shower at the Karula Spa, and then of course the fully equipped fitness center. Guys, so I'm not sure if anybody has received the press release yet, but we launched a new property yesterday called Kapama Kruger Homestead. So this is a brand new property, and we are opening on December 16th. Situated within the reserve. So this is a 3-bedroom private homestead. It's got its own pool, boma, gym, and a nice little lookout point, an amazing undercover outdoor patio area. And this is for a maximum of 6 people. This also comes with a private chef, there's concierge service, and so forth. Guests can make use of the spa at either Karula or at River Lodge. This also runs on a fully inclusive basis. And then obviously this includes the use of a private vehicle with your guide and assistant guide as well. So just the outer of the villa, so you've got an amazing pool to the left, and to the right, sort of in the center, we've got a little lookout point as well. Please note that if we do have kids staying here, there is an indemnity form to sign for them to go up on to go up to the lookout point. Just some nice aerial shots of the pool and the surrounding areas of the villa, and then lush gardens. It's really it's an oasis in the bush. Just the lounge on the inside. So just to the right of this, we've got the we've got the kitchen, and we've got a spacious dining area, a lounge bar, and like I mentioned, you've also got a nice study area in here, and it's also got its own private boma area as well. And just some images of the bedroom and just a view from the top. So this is done on an exclusive basis for a maximum of up to 6 people. Guys, and that is it from my side.
Thank you, Francois. That was very informative, and what beautiful lodges they are. Can you just give us an overview again? Sorry, just for my sake. Are they all family friendly? And which would be the most family friendly, and which, just so it's an easy sell for us?
Of course. So they all are, except Buffalo Camp. So Buffalo Camp is only for 16 years and 16 years and up. But personally, so Kapama Southern Camp is would be your best option for families. I think that is the #1 family safari destination in the northern Kruger parts. And then they've also got the Kapama Kids program, Kapama Kids program, but that is also available at Karula as well as River Lodge. But I would definitely say that Southern Camp is the most child friendly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any questions for Francois?
I see that Nelly said earlier that there's no sound no sound. I hope that was fixed.
Yeah, shame. I think she logged out and logged in again. So I think she was sorted. I didn't hear from her again. Anybody got anything else? But I think you covered it quite nicely. So I'm sure if there's any questions, then
I'd love at least 1 or 2 questions.
I don't know why everyone's so quiet today.
Oh no, I do have. I saw
Okay.
me.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Just asking about the exclusive one, the last one that you were just presenting to us. You said it's up to 6 people. So what happens when it's 2 or 3 couples, but one of them has got a child? Do they make an exception, or what happens in that situation?
So it is a 3-bedroom homestead. So on pen and paper, we do only allow 6 people. However, should you have an inquiry where 6 adults and there's a toddler, for example, or a 4-year-old, give me a call. Let's see what the occupancies are like. Because remember, this also depends on the other camp's occupancy. And so just in terms of your game drive, so we limit it to two vehicles per sighting, and we limit it to 6 people per vehicle. If there's for example at River Lodge a family of 8 or 9, then we do make an exception. But if you do have a request for the Kruger homestead, and there's an additional child or an infant, give me a call, give reservations a call. Let's see what we can do. We'll never just say no off the bat. If availability allows, we're always willing. I'm always willing to make a plan.
All right. Thank you so much.
That answers your question.
No, it does. It's great.
Super.
Thank you.
Anybody else got anything? No, I think you covered it all, Francois. Thanks very much for your time, and thanks, Christian.
No
worries. Thank you very much.
Just to note on our SADC rates, so we've so that 21 book within 21 days of travel stipulation has fallen away as of last week, and that's open from now until until December 19th. We've still got a massive amount of availability left between now and then. So please keep that in mind when quoting. The price point is very attractive, and that
Awesome.
applies to all properties. Yeah.
Now that's great. If you've got availability, that's good for everybody to know. So guys, you can drive that. Perfect. Okay. Thanks very much, everybody, for joining. I will see you all next week.
Thanks so much, guys. Have an amazing
Thank you
day.
very much.
You too. Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Ciao.